come off the fake, hold the free safety, there's the throw right there. For some reason, he's going to the backside right here instead of looking to that seam, but nonetheless, doesn't like it. Let's buy some time. Let's keep our eyes down the field, and he gets back to this guy late for the big play touchdown.
Welcome into QB Insider, and one of the best stories in the National Football League through 7 weeks has been the emergence of rookie Jaxson Dart for the New York Giants. He has come in and given this team a spark. Now, not winning all their games, but they believe they've got a chance. And what really is separating him at this early stage in his career is his ability to make big plays for this Giants offense, both in and out of structure.
I really love what he's doing with the second level type throws within structure. All right, where a lot of people are seeing him run around and create, but it's in structure.
Caught on the ricochet, touchdown!
Here's Jaxson Dart going through the process, see something here, whatever they had talked about all week, probably a single high look back here. Hey, if we get a single high, possibly man, I want you to check or alert to this particular place. We're gonna run a clear out post here, probably can peek at that first, but then we're gonna run a little out and up down the sideline. We're gonna put our back in the flat to put pressure on that flat defender coming out to the outside. And what we need to make sure of is we just clear out the corner here. We're gonna clear out the corner. We're gonna hold the free safety in the middle of the field with that post. And now it's going to become a read off of this flat defender. You see how he's flat-footed right there, body parallel to the line of scrimmage. Boom, in structure, over the top, chunk throw for this Giants offense.
Jaxson Dart to the air, and he's got Bellinger again.
And you recognize the ability to be accurate on these chunk throws. We're gonna run a hook, we're gonna run a corner, and we're gonna run a flat controlled by the back here. So biggest thing, you come out, you see that the corner is down in a tight position. You're gonna try to high-low this flat defender between these two guys as long as you don't allow the safety to get into the mix. So Jaxson comes back here, and you see his eyes holding down the middle of the field, eyes on the free safety here. What's he doing? He's reading me. I'm gonna keep him away from this front side or right side combination here, and then I'm gonna pop back and read it. Great job right there, holding the safety, keeping him inside, and a really good throw right here. Should have been a touchdown. Tight end just not able to come up with this good throw by Dart. So we've got the in structure big play that Jaxson Dart is bringing to the table. Now we've got the out of structure big play that Jaxson Dart is bringing to the table. His ability to be elusive, his ability to throw on the run, which we've already mentioned, and his feel for the game has been an added benefit for this Giants team.
Throws, and it's caught.
As he comes off the play fake, you really want to peek this free safety. This free safety plays flat, and we've got a double go combination to the right-hand side. I'd love to see him work to this tight end right here, right off the bat. Come off the fake, hold the free safety, there's the throw right there. For some reason, he's going to the backside right here instead of looking to that seam, but nonetheless, doesn't like it. Let's buy some time. Let's keep our eyes down the field, and he gets back to this guy late for the big play touchdown. When everything seems to be dead, when a normal quarterback's taking a sack and we're having to punt, this kid is finding a way to make plays.
Now here he goes, winding up, going, he's got him, touchdown, Bellinger!
Here's their final drive. It's 4th and 19. Not really a play in the playbook for this. Not really anybody open in this situation. Buy a little bit of time, eyes down the field, really good. Laser throw right to the sticks, and just enough to keep the chains moving, and would ultimately set them up to take the lead, even though we know they lost this game. It was this game go-ahead drive where Jaxson Dart had to make some key plays, and there's one of them to keep the chains moving.
Dart, here he goes, and it is bobbled and caught. Robinson reels it in, but
I think he's got it. I think he did.
And then there's always going to be things for rookie quarterbacks that they have to work on. And the biggest thing for me with Jaxson Dart is the ability to handle pressure. Okay, we're gonna have a concept where we run a seam, a pop, and a flat right here. So they're gonna bring pressure off the right-hand side. So we're gonna be in a hot situation right here as they bring pressure off the edge. The key when you get into a hot situation is, where are my hot throws? I've got the pop, and I've got this little flat right here is my hot throws. So as a quarterback, yes, I gotta get the ball out quick. Yes, I've got a free hitter coming right here, but I've got to read the flat defender right here. As he comes off, boom. He overruns it to the flat, need to replace right back behind him with the pressure throw off of that defender. So it's not easy. You know you got a free hitter, you know you got to get the ball out quick, but you also got to see the defense and be able to react accordingly. It's always the balance when you have a playmaker to learn how to throw and when to throw the football away. Okay, we got a naked bootleg. There's nothing there. This play is dead. We're on the 20-yard line. Everybody is covered up right here. Throw the ball away. Live for another down. Save the yards that you're going to lose. And I know you believe you can make every play, but this is part of playing the quarterback position as a playmaker that Jaxson Dart will have to get better at. Okay, and here was a big turning point in the game, this big interception. So again, we got all out pressure. So it's what we call blitz zero. Man-to-man, 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 zero deep players here to protect the deep area of the field. Free hitter's gonna be the guy coming over here. So we've got to buy time and stay away from that guy while we go to make a throw. Another thing that he's going to learn, these teams that walk everybody up and run these blitz zeros, they are going to pop people out underneath some of these throws because they know the throws have to come out quick. So you're gonna learn as a young quarterback, or really as any quarterback, that you've got to beat the poppers with the throw. So here's a quick throw right here. Maybe if it happens fast enough, this to me is taking too long. So it's hard to keep this out of the box, but that's his quickest throw. So he's looking at it, he's oblivious to the popper, and this turns into a big interception right there because it's hard to see all those bodies. We know we got pressure, we know we got to get it out quick. We're trying to find the quick throw, but if the quick throw ends up happening inside the box, I would just say move on to your next guy, this deep over, let him set his angle, buy yourself some time, fade if you have to, away from wherever that free rusher is, and then try to get your big play. So as you watch that, don't watch the ball. There you see it, okay? He beats him over the top. Now we've got a big play, possible touchdown type play. If I can buy time and lay this football out there because there is no help back here, and we would have a huge play instead of a play going the other direction. But again, things that young quarterbacks have to learn, the ability to handle pressure. How do I handle the different kinds of pressure so I have positive plays and not negative ones?
So one of the coolest things is when you study these guys coming into the draft and you kind of look at what they were in college and see how that translates to the NFL. I really feel like what we're seeing at the NFL level from Jaxson Dart is very similar to what we saw in college. The ability to push the ball down the field, very accurate, has a firm but soft throw down the field that's easy to catch. Now, they ran a lot of those RPOs at Ole Miss. And so some of the things that he's struggling with, those quick throws, the pressure situations where he's got to be a little bit better at processing, are things that are showing up right now. But I believe he has the entire skill set to be a really good quarterback in the National Football League. It's just going through some of those rookie growing pains as we expect from any quarterback. So can't wait to watch what he does and how he grows down the stretch. Thanks as always for joining me here on QB Insider. And if you want to break down these guys and look at the All-22 and make your own playlist, just like I do, you can go to NFL Pro and you can watch the game like we do.